Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I've had a few questions on my lighting setup for starting my seeds for my plant starts for my garden. And today I want to show you how I've put this together. It's nothing expensive. Most of this is recycled or secondhand material. So you don't have to get elaborate. The main thing is your lighting, and you don't have to buy high dollar grow lights to germinate seeds. You want them to, they're measured in lumens, the brightness is, and you want them 2,000 to 3,500 lumens. That's plenty of bright. And then as far as the wavelength, it's measured in Kelvin, and you're looking for 5,000 to 6,500 Kelvin. That's more of your blue light spectrum. And you can get all of those bulbs at like Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, and a lot of times they are listed as daylight bulbs. So you just want to take and look at the specs on each one of those bulbs and look for 2,000 to 3,500 um, lumens, and then your wavelength is 5,000 to 6,500 Kelvin. So I'm going to take you in here and show you a little bit closer to what I've got. These lights here are repurposed. I picked these up from my work. These were just in a building that they was updating their lighting, and they are T5 bulbs, and just regular 110 T5s. And actually the one that I'm showing you right here is not the daylight, it's more of the soft light, and which is not what you really want for your seedlings. You want these down here. You can see the difference in the brightness. This is more of a white light. That's the main part you got to worry about. And also you want heat in the cool months. You can get these heat mats like I have here. I got these from a local box store. They're made by Ferry Morris, and I do not have a thermostat on these, so I have a towel on it to dampen the heat a little bit. And as you can see, there's condensation on these containers. And as far as the heat goes, you leave it on 24/7. It is not on a timer. Now, these lights, I have these on a timer like you would pick up at Lowe's or Walmart, and it's just an El Cheapo. And ideally, and it depends on what you're growing. Right now, I have some onion seeds starting, and they're starting to pip. You can barely see them through the top there, but they're starting to come through. And you do not want these on a long light cycle. These are considered short day onions, and they are triggered by your light cycle. So know what you're growing and know how much light that is required. So like I said, all of this is repurposed. I've got maybe uh, 30, 40 bucks in it, and I've been using this setup for a couple years now. The frame here, it's like what you'd pick up at Lowe's. It's just shelving for your shop or any type of a storage. And it came with a particle board material for the shelving, and that stuff falls apart. So I took on this one shelf, I put 3/4 plywood, and it's just a scrap piece that I had, nothing special. It's not treated. It's just to keep the heat reflected up to the soil on my containers. On these other ones, this is just a rack out of one of those bread rack type, and it fits in there perfect, so nothing special. Now I have this rack out here in a small building that I do not keep heated at all times. So I just rely on the bottom heat for my containers. Now, whenever I have temps that's going to get down like 45 degrees or lower, I do have a small electric heater that I plug in and run that until we get past that little cold snap. Now, these lights are not hardening off your plants. So if you take and use this setup for your seed starts, and then you let them get up to the size you want when you're going to put them in your garden, and then you carry them straight out and put them in your garden, they will die. The sun will kill them. So what I do is I have a few racks set up outside my building, and then whenever they get on up to a good size, and I have them hardened off for the wind, and I use a fan for that. You can put a small fan, but whenever they can stand up to the wind that's outside, you can take them out, put them on the rack for just a few minutes a day. It don't take long for that sun to cook them. So you just kind of put them out there and bring them back in after a few minutes, and then do that every day. And then after about a week or so, you can start extending the time that they're outside, and it won't take long. You can leave them out for an hour or 2 hours, and once you get up to that point, they're pretty well hardened off. I've never had any problems with them once I've been leaving them out for half a day, and so that's my setup, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. God bless.